Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way, and today we've got quite a positive video for you. I think you let me know if it's positive or not. I think it is, and that is the fact that Joao Pedro and some other players are starting to come back from injury, which of course any player coming back from injury is really good news for any club as it bolsters the squad depth of the squad. And yeah, I'm kind of going to talk you through an article that was published by the Watford website today. I've actually got it on my phone in front of me here, and yeah, it's really interesting because the Watford are usually quite cagey about publishing any injury updates in regards to any players. But they've actually said it's going to become a regular thing. They're not going to put time frames on it, but they are going to, kind of let us know what players are out and for what reasons. And I'm going to start with the man who's actually the title of this video, as you can all see, because he clicked on the video. And that is, of course, Joao Pedro, who it says here is back in full training, I should say, sorry, after working back from a hamstring injury. And of course, look, Joao Pedro, quality player, probably again too good for the Championship. Excuse me. But yeah, it's really good news for Watford that he's coming back from injury. Obviously, in recent games against Norwich and Swansea, we've had to play with Troy and Andre Gray up top, who quite frankly I'm not going to speak about because number one, I just think the bloke's a bit of a knob, and number two, he doesn't really have any footballing ability. Andre Gray especially. So yeah, it's always good when when there's another forward coming back into the frame. And Joao Pedro is one of these players who can pretty much play across that front line, whether it be up top, on the left in particular, but he can also do a job on the right as well, I think. And yeah, it's obviously good news that Joao Pedro's back. Whether he'll play against Manchester United this weekend or they'll keep him back for the Huddersfield game next Saturday in a Championship, we'll have to wait and see. But obviously it's really good news that Joao Pedro is back. Another player back from a hamstring injury, it says here, is Craig Cathcart. Now obviously, again, we've been quite light in the centre-back department recently. Sirielta's had to come in and play a couple of games. Ben Wilmot, next to him, has been playing a couple of games. Truce de Kong's just come back from injury. He was on the bench in the last game. And now Craig Cathcart's back. So suddenly going from no players to having loads of players and loads of depth, basically, which is really good news. But unfortunately, I cannot speak today. But unfortunately, there is a few players who aren't quite back yet. One of them being Domingos Quina. It says he's just started to run outside this week. Whilst Isaac Success and Stipe Perizza are a few weeks away from returning to full training, which is a little bit frustrating, just because it feels like Isaac Success has been out for what, Isaac Success, how long has he been injured? Like 2 years? I can't think of the last time Isaac Success played a match for Watford, but there we go. And there's your injury update, really. Not much else to report on, really. Obviously, we've got the Manchester United game this weekend, which is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. Obviously, I'm calling it the Oddie and Ighalo derby, not just because Ighalo is my favourite player to play for Watford, but obviously he does play for Manchester United. His loan expires on the 31st of January, I believe. So, look, it'll be good for Ighalo. Obviously, he's not a regular at United, but if he got to play against Watford in the FA Cup, I'm sure that's something he'd appreciate. And quite frankly, this year, I'm sure a lot of you agree with me. There's probably some of you who don't, but I think this year our priority is really not with the Cup, and it's with promotion to the Premier League. So if we get spanked 6-0 by Man United and Ighalo scores a hat-trick, you know what? I'll assess the performance. Obviously, I don't want to lose any game, but I'd be pleased for Ighalo if he scored against us, I have to be honest. He's a nice guy, Ighalo, and yeah. He actually kept us in the Premier League on our first season back, so I've got no hard feelings to him whatsoever. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you for more content when Watford play Manchester United this weekend at Old Trafford. Thank you.